Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Peter Parkour.
And I'm the Rio Jussie, and we are the Distorted Theorists. So, today we got another cosplayer joining us at the Avalon Expo live in St. John's, Newfoundland. So, tell us who you are and what are you cosplaying as today, ma'am?
So my name's Kelcie, and I do Instagram under the name spellbound.cosplay.
Okay.
And I'm currently dressed as Yoimiya from Genshin Impact.
There you go. And that is a video game, correct?
Yes.
What kind of character is it in the video game? Like, is it good guy, bad guy, or girl, archer? Yeah.
She's a good character.
Okay.
One of the playable characters that you can get through the gacha.
Okay.
And she wields a bow.
There you go, which you have.
Which I have.
And looks like you put a lot of work into
yes.
it. So, tell us about your cosplay. I guess that's a good segue. Tell us about how you made the bow, where did you get the outfit, how long did it take to make, and why did you choose it?
So I ordered the cosplay off of Mike Costumes because I'm not good with a sewing needle.
Oh, that's okay.
But I made the bow myself. I bought all of the all of the necessary things from Michael's in the cosplay section.
Yeah, show it off. Let me show it off. So this is, I guess I'll ask the question. So this is made of rubber, and you painted it yourself. Or foam. Sorry, foam. Sorry, foam. Yeah, and you painted it yourself.
Yes.
And the design. How did you get like the design? You just visually, or is there specs?
I bought a blueprint off of Etsy.
There you go.
Yeah.
Wow, people sell that on Etsy. I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yeah.
On Etsy. I
Yeah.
can sell you
Everything.
on Etsy.
Yeah. I mean, that's, and so the costume itself was ordered, right? You said, yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. And even like down to the sandals that we joked about before we got on camera.
I made myself as well.
See, you gotta give yourself that credit when you make the sandals. And what about the, what's this thing called?
So this is just like the...
I'll show the camera. There you go.
Oh, that?
Yeah. Oh yeah, no, that's what I was talking about, this little bobble thing.
This here is just an accessory
Just
she
accessory.
wears in her hair,
Oh, is it?
and it came with the costume,
Ah,
which
there you go.
I was surprised about. I thought I'd had to make this, but I didn't.
There we go. And so what's on the back there too?
On
yeah.
the back,
So is that
There you
just
go.
like rope?
yeah,
you
these
tip
here are just little ropes that it's just like a
Again, accessory.
yeah,
It's just a
just
thing.
Completes the ensemble,
Yeah.
as we say.
To accessorize.
the character herself is she works with her family making fireworks.
Oh, that sounds like an interesting backstory.
Yep. And she's obsessed with fishes and everything, little goldfish.
See, that's,
boy.
I was
Yeah.
wondering about that.
So from that perspective, so like this is, and you said that your handle on Instagram is something regarding like what was the name again? Sorry?
Spellbound.cosplay.
Yep.
Right, so a cosplay. So you've been doing this for a while.
Yes.
So what started your cosplay journey?
Yeah.
So in 2018, I went to Sci-Fi on the Rack.
There you
And
go.
up until that point, I knew about conventions, but I didn't really know that they were in Newfoundland.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'll never be able to get to go to one of these things. And then I found
Fair.
out about Sci-Fi. I'm like, yeah, I gotta go.
Yeah.
I fell in love. I met
Didn't we
a
all?
Captain America cosplayer, Dave, and he's like, yeah, this is it's fun. It gets you out there. So I'm like, you
And
know
so
what?
It does, so it does.
I want to do this.
Yeah.
Cool.
So that fall, I went to Spirit Halloween and I put together a Batgirl cosplay.
Nice.
And I went to Sci-Fi in 2019 and I loved it. Then I ended up joining their volunteer cosplay group. And from there, just been going in the rabbit hole.
So, I guess you like you said, you've been at it for so long. So obviously, I assume you've learned a thing or two. So let's picture younger Kelcie just coming off of Sci-Fi, wanting to do her cosplay. If you could go back in time and stop Kelcie and say, this is what you need to know before you get to
anything else.
Yeah. So what would you tell your younger self to prepare yourself for the cosplay world and what obstacles it brings, I guess?
Prepare yourself for people just constantly coming up to
Yeah.
you and being like, cool, I enjoy this cosplay, and then you'll occasionally get those people who are like, this is wrong or that's wrong.
So basically the social aspect
Yeah.
comes out and the nitpickers and I guess the hardcore fans.
Yeah.
I mean, we can't, let's not even really knock them because that just means that they're super passionate,
Yes.
right? As much as you work so hard, they might be like, oh, this is the wrong color. Which, yeah, that's not appropriate,
Yeah.
but obviously they are just as big a fan as you or bigger, and they're
Exactly.
really seeing what you done there and like just got drawn for the character. So
And you, I forgot what I was going to say.
Okay, well, so we don't need you. No, I'm just kidding. But having said that, okay, so that's what you would do for yourself.
Yeah.
Let's take your own experience there out of the equation. And let's say there's a young female out there now looking to get in cosplay, maybe looks up to your Instagram, looks up to a video on YouTube like this. What would you tell them to prepare themselves or to get them going in the world of cosplay? Like some good advice.
I would just say prepare to have fun with it.
Yeah.
There's no set guidelines. Like you don't have to do this thing that someone else has done.
Yeah.
Make it your own and go with it. Just
100%.
have fun.
No,
It's not meant to be serious.
That's because I was speaking with someone earlier regarding voice acting, and they said something very similar, which was don't be afraid of your own voice.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Go ahead and use it, change it to what you want to do. Sing in the shower, scream in a car, scream at a dog. Well,
Don't cosplay in the shower though. We will make that very. I mean, you could, I guess. I don't know, but you probably
will. What if you're Ariel?
Fair enough. I mean, Disney. So, other than that, let's talk about back to yourself. The dream cosplay. Let's talk about that one. Okay, let's say we're gonna put you in a scenario. You have basically unlimited fun. We won't say millions of dollars, but you got a couple grand you can blow. You can be whatever you want. You have the tools to do so. What's one cosplay that you hope to ever do in your life to be like that is the end all be all and would just be any character?
Sylvie.
Sylvie?
Sylvie from Loki.
From Loki?
Yeah.
Okay, so like
nice.
what's the proper term? Is it
Female Loki.
female Loki
So
Loki
in
variant?
the show, like she didn't want to be called a Loki, so she changed her name to Sylvie.
Yeah.
Okay, so
She
if that's
was really cool. I like that.
respect, I do like that character. So with respect to you being them, what's stopping you from doing it, or why haven't you done it yet?
Right now, it's the funds.
Yeah.
It's a costume that I would want to put together myself. The character it means so much to me because she's going against the grain. She doesn't want to be just a Loki. She wants to be herself, which is why I cosplay. I want to be me, and me is someone who's broad. I just want to do all of these crazy things and not care about what others think.
I guess in essence, like a lot of times, like being you is not just Kelcie. It's you are all these different cosplays or costumes or whatever term you want to put on it that you come out to all these cons. Every time we see you, like I've met you a couple times. Like I said, we met last year at a con, and you know that rogue costume, that's you. The pirate costume, that's still you. Now you're in this Genshin Impact. This is still you, and I'm sure we'll see you more around the con, and that will still be you, but you're just wearing many faces, which is the fun part of expos, I guess.
Absolutely. You get to do something different every single time.
Exactly.
When I'm not in costume, I don't feel like I'm me. I'm very shy. I don't like putting myself out there, but when I put this costume on, it's like, this is me. I can do this.
Yeah.
And it's just like, it's not a skin to me. It's me.
Yeah, I mean, and like I said, your passion comes out, and people can see like, oh, she's cool because she's into this, and people can relate. Like, let's think about it. Just use Peter, for example. Okay, regular clothes, jeans, shirt, glasses. How do I know what he's into? No idea. I see him walking down the street. He's Swedish.
Careful.
He's just Swedish. But like, I see you walking through a con, I'm like, oh, she's into anime, or she's into gaming, or she's into X-Men, or whatever. And then automatically, the barrier of what can we talk about is taken down, right?
Yes.
So,
Breaking barriers.
breaking barriers.
So, we talked about your cosplay. We talked about your dream cosplay.
Yep.
Now we're going to go a little bit broader. In the world of geek, in the world of nerd, in the world of everything else that's
Cinema,
going on,
gaming.
what is the biggest thing that you are most excited for? Gaming, music,
It can be local event, something you're traveling to see, something coming out in the movies, like I
local
said.
YouTubers.
Yeah.
The biggest thing right now that I'm looking for is to see the next phase of Avengers.
Okay.
Like they've ended the phase like with Captain America and Iron Man, and they're bringing in all these new characters. They're bringing in the next generation.
Definitely, yep.
And I want to see what they're going to do with it.
So are you going to see the Multiverse of Madness, or hoping to?
I am hoping to.
Like we all are, I think. We're like literally 6 days away from Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. So, other than that, what are you seeing at Expo? Before we take you out here, what have you seen, and what are you excited to see? I mean, we got a couple days at this, so.
I'm excited to see all the new cosplays.
Everything, yeah. There's
the
still,
characters.
holy moly. Actually, you can't see this on camera, but there's a huge dude dressed up over there as some kind of character that
It's
looks...
a power armor from Fallout.
Okay, there we go. That's why I brought Peter.
I seen when they brought him in.
in
He
the-
was
the
on
luggage
one of the
cart.
trolleys.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
hilarious. You didn't see that.
I didn't see
though.
that. I didn't see that. But Kelcie, I mean, we appreciate that you stopped by today. Thank you for showing off your cosplay. And as we said before, if you have any other cosplays, maybe this won't be the last time anyone sees you on the Distorted Theorists channel.
Who's to say? Well, anyways, thanks for stopping by, Kelcie. Just like Justin said, but we're going to take it out here now. Before we do anything
Yep.
else, we didn't mention in our last video.
Yeah.
Make sure to like, share, subscribe, comment on our videos. Let us know what's going on.
She already did it all.
Perfect. You're already like that. Hit that notification button. And
There
go
you
on
go.
with that.
Yeah.
So, as always, I'm Peter Parkour.
And I'm the real Jussie. And like we always say around here, keep it real.